welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
After a long two-week build-up here in the Bay Area, the moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gordon along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys are now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone to a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Already here, they'll audible to something else. The first carry now. This is Hill. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This is 2nd and 8. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this out past the 35-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete to Hopkins.
Jackson's pass complete to DeAndre Hopkins. It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he spoke very eloquently and passionately on Media Day about what a victory here would mean for him. He knows this just isn't any other game. This is the kind of game that stays with you for a lifetime. If there's anyone on this field tonight who's most ready for this moment, I think it's this man right here.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Ellison. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. Ellison. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Prescott now. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The touchdown, Cowboys! CeeDee Lamb with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, That has to feel great for the entire organization.
Landon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Jackson from the shotgun. A short throw caught by Andrews. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Baltimore 1st down.
They go play action with Jackson. Swings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Inside handoff. Henry. But he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. 2nd and 5. Jackson going to change things up a bit.
At the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
2nd and 5. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. And they're going to get him. He's safe back around the 28. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DN.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
On for the Ravens field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. Now, that's That's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Now Prescott. Out left, Allison's got it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Prescott to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. For the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Quick throw into the hands of Hopkins out wide. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8.
At the 46-yard line.
Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they find it. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick-6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's 21-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it.
George Pickens, 38 yards. And the Cowboys are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you're saying on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
Aubrey now for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now it's Jackson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Jordan Stout now. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Throwing, Prescott. That one caught by Ellison. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
Yeah, here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Ellison. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Cowboys continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And a long run there in the end to top it off. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 23. And they'll begin by running the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Jackson. A check down here for Henry. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Out now is the punter, Jordan Stout. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Shoves him aside. And out across midfield down to the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Up the middle they go. Ellison. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 68 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams, 42 yards. And the Cowboys are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Aubrey now for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff running left. It's Hill. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From
the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 56-yard.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And they will remain well behind.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, what?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Quentin Williams busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Jackson now. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. short of the first at about the 31-yard line. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Prescott now.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott.
Finding Pickens for another catch.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
Prescott from the gun.
Over the middle, held in by Lamb.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are pouring it on.
That's a great alternative there to the old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Instead, let your quarterback take it in the shotgun and essentially choose his own path. He scans the situation, makes the right read, and takes it into the end zone on the QB draw.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the route is on here in this 1st half. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Looking to put a drive together. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They set up the screen for Henry.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this 1st half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
is on here in this first half. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Shifts by him.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
He dumps it off for Henry. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
The rush, he's going to change it up.
2nd and 14. A short throw caught by Andrews. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Rush.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Baltimore first down.
Now they'll audible to something else. And this one too low.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw is Rush.
That went out wide and intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Because they'll stay out on.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
53 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries in the ballgame.
First down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to throw it. Able to hit his target, Lamb. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Yeah!
Looking to throw. Prescott.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
George Pickens,
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
and the Cowboys just continue to roll.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Cowboys.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
Looking to put a drive together.
22-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Henry.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Staying on his feet.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Rush to throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. CD, they have been rock solid.
And at this point, I think they have to expect that they're going to see some shots taken down the field. And that was almost a desperation throw right there, just kind of hoping something good can happen, a completion, a pass interference. But this was anticipated well, and they came up with the INT.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Prescott.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
The Cowboy first down.
Yeah! Here we go, 46.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Javonte Williams.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys extend their lead yet again. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score compilation.
Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Ravens ready to take over. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Finds Pickens out right.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down, Dallas.
Yeah! There we go, boy. Nice play.
Throwing, Prescott. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Yeah! I keep it running.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. Gets around him. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Javonte Williams
With his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Cowboys get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Aubrey now for the point after.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Donovan Ezeraku in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And taken at the 46. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They begin the drive with Williams.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
And they're going to speed things up here. Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Man open left side, it's Williams. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Prescott.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down. Here's Prescott. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 5. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Prescott.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
Prescott now.
He's got his target. That's complete. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
Touchdown. Dak Prescott scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Cowboys have got it on cruise control. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it was all capped off by Dak Prescott, keeping it and taking it in on the touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
And now here come the Ravens.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try and sneak it here.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt. And the Dallas Cowboys will hoist the Lombardi Trophy. They are the kings of the NFL. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Commissioner Goodell doing the honors as he hands the Lombardi Trophy to America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.